Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So it is happening. Oh my god, why am I speaking like that? What the hell? This is not me. It's kind of like I'm so happy that I'm not myself. Anyway, so Yongguk is back with an EP. I got the two versions already. I mean, you can't see here, but I've got this whole thing here for just BAP. I've got all the albums elsewhere and everything. I got the Yongguk one here. I already got his first one, so it's like my original bias, so like the OG one. The first idol that I ever considered being like my ultimate bias was Yongguk, you know, like I don't think it was even a thing back then, you know, the whole like main bias or like bias for, I don't remember it being a thing. Well, at least we didn't call it like that. But anyway, so Yongguk is one of my ultimate biases ever. I've said this in the past already, but I have an immense amount of respect for him. Like, I grew up listening to his music with BAP and his lyrics and everything, and they touched me so much that I do think that I learned a lot from him. And so I'm just really happy and glad that he is back with music. And obviously there's always a part of me that is going to be hoping for a BAP reunion. You know, the members have been talking about this on social media when they gather together and everything. It was their anniversary not long ago too, so you know, there's always this glimmer of hope to see them reunite in the future and releasing music in the future. Even if it's just one song, it doesn't even have to be an album, honestly. I'm not going to be that greedy. I just want them to, you know, gather together and make music again. Like, I miss it. I miss their chemistry, their synergy, their work together. So I'm just really happy to see that, you know, the members are still on extremely good terms and everything. They're all putting out work on their own and they're like evolving in their career and everything. Is just, it warms my heart to see it, really. So yeah, I'm really happy. All right, so that was my sappy moment where I'm like reminiscing the old good times. Anyways, so this is called Up. Let me see. Oh, they are English captions. Bless him. All right, let's go. The instrumental already. Oh. Oh, the way the muscle work. Incredibly beautiful. Sorry. He did not just say that. Why are you looking so stern when saying lyrics like that? You look so fine. So we're getting into kinky territory right there. Okay. Listen, we're all adored, aren't we? Aren't we? Yeah. You know damn well that I'm gonna add this to my baby making song playlist. Damn the beat though. That looks sinister, but oh, love and leashes, but make it kinky. I mean, it was already kinky, kind of. Why am I afraid that something? Oh, okay. I was afraid that something was gonna pop up or whatever. Okay. Listen, I'm a little bit shy. I'm not. I mean, am I? Maybe. I'm pretending to be shy. It's like, oh, so, you know, with songs like this, it's always like me realizing that I have a really dirty mind. And it's like, ooh, am I this kind of person that has that dirty mind? And I guess I do. I guess I do, because, you know, with songs like this and lyrics like this, like, what do you expect from me? Obviously, my mind's going to go there, and it definitely did. Obviously, like, I don't think he was even trying to hide it. Like, that was pretty blatant. It's a sexy song. It's a baby making song. 24 hours isn't even enough. Rocking, surfing all night on your body. You're sexier. It's hot. I'm up. She called me B.I.G. Is that what he said? Oh my god. I gotta say though that there is such a big difference, because, like, you know, when I think of those lyrics, it's like more explicit that I'm, what is it? Used to in the K-pop industry, but the visual aspects of this was so artistic. Like, if I use an example, you know, in the US we have a lot of songs that are very sexually explicit and everything, a lot more than this one, to be honest. So I'm not saying that this is to the level of what we can find in the States, but I think in the States, in the Western market, what we find a lot is when artists put out a song with a more explicit material, they usually go for a visual that reached the same amount of explicitness, if that makes sense. Not in this case. This here, the music video, was, I think, so incredibly beautiful. Like, there is something about black and white, first of all, that I find so artistic for sure, you know. But what I especially love in here was the close-ups on the muscle. I just find the anatomy of a human to be so incredibly beautiful, especially when you go close like this and you can actually see the movements and how it flows in the frame. Those shots were so beautiful. So what I'm trying to say is, even though the song's lyrics were more or less explicit, it was never outrightly said. It was made clear enough for the audience to understand. But I guess if I didn't have the lyrics and I just had the music video, I wouldn't have been able to understand what the lyrics were about. And so there's this contrast between those two that I don't find with the Western market, if that makes sense. And this music video really resembles him, I suppose. Like, aesthetic wise, it is very much him. It is simplistic, minimalistic, almost tortured at some point, you know. A lot of black and white, a lot of black too, and some points of gold and red. So, like, the simplicity of it made it that everything was brought out even more, if that makes sense, since the background is black. Yeah, the music video is super refined with the ballerina and everything, the mask. There is something quite sinister about it also that resembles, again, like, this whole visual aspect of this resembles him so much. Like, he's got this identity. Also, his voice is recognizable amongst thousands, you know. I reckon his voice is probably one of the sexiest in this industry. His voice still does the job, you know, especially on a track like this with such beat. This is going into the baby making song playlist. There you go. I'm just very happy he's back, by the way. I said that already. Yeah, you knew that already. So anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.